Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you all for the really nice comments. In my first video I had my makeup done and I was just talking to you guys and I thought and some people have been asking me, oh, can you do like a tutorial or something on that, so I was like, yeah, your girl's down for that, like, oh. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today, recreating that magic. So without further ado, let's get on to this video.
Better than that. What you sipping on? I got you talking crazy. Hey. Looking at me sideways.
So first of all, I obviously start with primer because girl, you'll need to prime your face. So what I like to use is obviously the Max Fix Plus, which I'm almost down. I'm like, no. It's really good. Then I also used to colour correct my face just to like, so the foundation is more like coverage, I guess. The Australia's Colour Click Colour Click Primer, the colour corrector one, the green. And so let's get on to it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna had it right the first time. Just a quick spritz. Okay, so now that number one primer is done, let's move on to number two. That sounded weird, so just like to squirt it like a whale. You know how like whales do like that, the breathing thing. I don't normally use a beauty blender to blend it in, but you know, today I can't be bothered to use my hands, so let's use a beauty blender. I know that it does absorb a lot of things, but it's really good. And I always just spray with my spritz. And then what I do is I dab it on so that the Max Fix Plus doesn't take it off, it just helps apply it. So now that it's like a little damp, you gotta dive in when you can't be bothered to go up and get your wet your beauty blender. Honey, no. And this will just make your makeup look flawless as well. Hashtag sponsoring. Basically beat the face just to blend it in. I'm just gonna go with like a strobing technique. Oh god, my hair. Strobing here. Slide the haters away. Okay, so now we're done with priming, let's move on to foundation. So it normally depends on what I'm feeling. Like sometimes I'll mix the Tarte and this one together, but I haven't been doing that lately. And I'm like nearly out and I'm like, no honey, just lost me. Just lost me. I'm in the shade Light 2 and it's the Mont Blanc Sheer Glow. I like to be a little bit glowy. And let's just apply it. I know I shouldn't be wasting like this much, but you know, it's for the video. Gotta do it for YouTube, so you guys better respect this. I'm missing so much right now. Oh my god. Well, I gotta use that as well because you know you can't leave a girl dry. It's like, damn it, I wasn't gonna do foundation first. I was gonna do my brows, but you know. No one wanted that today for me. No, I did today. So I'm just blending the forehead in a stippling motion and then leading onto the cheeks to get that nice full coverage, girl. Let me know in the comments if you're a full coverage, light coverage, medium coverage, or like no coverage kind of girl. Because I'm a full coverage kind of girl. Now that we've done, so now that we're done with foundation, I'm going to move on to concealing and baking, and then I will do the brows and then continue on with my face while it bakes in the oven at 360 degrees. So obviously I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Fair because girl, I'm like, I hate these. Reminds me of like a monkey, you know, like it's like, obviously everyone has different concealing techniques that they like to use. I always go like on my nose and then bring down to the eye. Oops. So you can get like a and then I will obviously do like here, Cupid's bow and my chin, and I also like to do like here, just to get rid of like if you have an orange line or whatever, just doesn't bleed. So just grabbing my beauty blender and I'm blending. You know when like you blend your eyes and you have to be like, so you can get in all that places. Overdo it because you know, don't want to lose the product, you know. Not bad so far, but I think that you have to use a lot for it to like show, you know, not just like splats everywhere. It looks like I broke up sand. Maybe it's because the beauty blend just went like. I'm going to actually do my brows now, which is what I was going to do in the first place. So I'm just going to use the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 3. There's the hair on it. I like to just do a line at the bottom, just so you can like define where the brow is going to, you know, finish, and then at the top as well, so we don't go like too overboard. And then I just coloured the eyebrow. It's probably one of my favourite brow products that I've used so far. I think it's really good. Like, I hated to finish it. And then when you get to like the top, I like to just do like a light stroke so it's not like too deep, like too glammy, you know. Even though this look is like full glam, you know. And then I grab the spoolie end and then it's like spoolie out. Just to get the shape. Oh my gosh. It's itchy where I just baked. So yeah, that's the brow. Then I obviously fix it up with concealer. Okay, so now that the brows are on, we're gonna fix them up with some concealer. So once again, couldn't find a rocket ship. Once again, I'm just using the Tarte Shape Tape and just this like little brush just to smooth it out a bit. And I just like to grab like this part, because I don't like to use the actual part because, you know, it's really worthy. That's because they don't have the Shape Tape in Australia. It makes me really annoying. So you have to like wait 3 weeks for a new one. And it's like one of my favourite concealers. So I'm saying that you guys don't have to like let it just just grab a beauty blender and blend that into the eye. And then once I put my concealer on my eyelids, I set it. Otherwise the concealer will just crease and run away from me, so we're not going to let that happen today. So like I've obviously done baking, I just grabbed some powder and put that over the rest of my face just to set that as well. Okay, so I'm going to move on to contour, and I'm going to go to my favourite at the moment, and my go-to, legit says it on it, the Tarteist Pro Glow on the Go, and I'm just going to use the contour shade. You guys could definitely do this look using drugstore products. You could use like the Fit Me foundation and the Fit Me concealer. I actually have the Fit Me concealer as well, and it's actually really good, so I just obviously prefer to use my Shape 10 because that's good. I mean, if you have the chance, use it. Now that the contour is baking, I'm going to move on to highlight. So I recently, probably 2 weeks ago, a week ago, got this palette and I'm in love with it already. It's the new palette by Mecca Max. And I'm pretty sure it's only available in Australia. But I'm absolutely loving the mirror right now. Like, look at this. It's amazing. Loving the shades. And they're all so pigmented, which is what I love about it. And the mirror is yes, queen. So you can use these as, obvious, there are eyeshadows, but you can definitely use them as highlighters as well, which is what I love about them. But I'm not using them for a highlighter today. However, I'm using it for a highlighter for my brow bone. But I'm actually going to use this one over the Tarte, the middle one. And I'm just grabbing my highlighter brush. You want that goldy glow. And Tarte's going to give it to us. So I always place the highlighter on. And then I blend it, because you obviously don't want to have just a line of glitter. You want it to look like it just comes out. Like it's natural, you want it. We're going to move on to eyeshadow. But before I do eyeshadow, because the glue that I use takes a while to dry. So I always, if I'm using fake lashes, put the glue on first while I do my eyes. So then once I finish doing my eyes, I can just pop them on and not have to wait 20 minutes or whatever. So I'm using the Subculture and the Mecca Max. And I'm using the brush from the Anastasia. So you can tell obviously which one I use the most. It's actually a really pretty palette and I'm loving it. So I'm going to take, actually the last time I did this I only did a brown, but I think I might do a burgundy and add that in. So this is So I'm just going to go in with the shade Mercury, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to blend it into my crease and on the outer edge. And then I'll slowly build in All Star, which is that nice maroon shade. So let's dive in. The only thing I hate about this palette is the fallout. It's so powdery. You have to, and but I actually really love this palette, so yes. And obviously I love it as well because it comes with a brush. Gotta love palettes that come with free brushes. I mean, you basically pay for it, so it ain't free. I only hate it, the palette, because it's powdery, but I actually really like it, so other than that, it's semi-dark, light dark basically. I'm going to go in that All-Star shade, which is that red shade, red maroon, and I'm just going to slowly build it up and just blend it in. We don't want it to have too rich of a colour, just a nice softy colour. So you obviously, when you're doing a cut crease, want to get a really good brush that is going to obviously cut the crease, you know. Sorry to break any newsflash. Well, I was going to use this brush, but, you know, that ain't working. So let's find another brush that will support me. I think this one's good. Yep. So I'm just going to grab this Forever New brush, which if you didn't know, is an Australian clothing brand, which is really nice. So I'm going to check it out. So I'm just going with the same concealer, and I'm only going to bring it up to half the lid and then just like blend that concealer in, and then I'm going to grab my eyeshadow brush again, and I'm just going to like blend it in with the concealer, but not like too much, just so. Let's cut the crease. Ooh, good start. First I like to draw a line to like where I'm going to do, and then I do the bottom. And I join them up. So it's basically like a triangle, and then I just fill it in with like the concealer. And then I just like to smooth the line out a bit. Like once I finish putting the concealer on, just to like make it nice and smooth. And then just go over it just to smooth it a bit. So now that I've like blended in the eyeshadow with the concealer, I'm just going to, what's it name? Like, I'm just going to grab this one, which is Adorn, and I'm just going to use the other end of the brush, which is this one, and I obviously spray it with like Fix Plus. So then it just makes like the glitter pop that extra mile. So let's just dive into it. You can tell I use that one like a lot. So then we're just gonna pop it on. I need a mirror. Here we go. Damn. There is a lot of fallout as well with this one. So now that the lashes, eyeliner, and under the eye is all done, it's time to move on to lips. I probably sound really retarded right now. So first things first, because my lips are actually really dry at the moment, because it's currently winter in Australia, I'm taking this Bubblegum Lip Scrub by Lush. Let's move on to lips now. So I'm going to be using the Tarte Artist Lip Paint, and it's like this nice neutral pinky colour. It's in the shade Festival. That might be its collection, I don't really know. And I love the packaging for this, like it's so pretty, so well done Tarte. Okay. I always had like a mini version and I loved it so much, and then I got this like package, and then I didn't realise it was the same colour, and turns out it was, and I was like, yo. Like very similar anyways, so let's just apply it on. Okay, so now that I'm back with some new adjustments, aren't they just so pretty? So I just did this whole video and not realizing that I only had one earring in, so like, but I'm actually like really loving these earrings. I got them from La Visa, which I'm pretty sure is an Australian jewelry place. I don't know if it's around the world. Might just be Australian or New Zealand. but like they're really pretty, but the only one thing bad about it is that it pinches your ears at the top where it's clip on and it hurts so much. But it looks pretty, so I'm doing it for the video. Legit so much pain right now. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up with some modeling. So to wrap this video up, I'm gonna say I'm in love with this look right now. Like, I'm gonna be proud. I think it really worked. Anyways, please make sure you subscribe and like my videos, and please make sure you have checked out the recent 2 videos, and if you haven't, go on over and check them out. And also make sure you click the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video, and please share with your friends, and like, yeah. So I've decided I'm going to do weekly shout outs on my YouTube, so please make sure if you want to be entered for the shout out, please make sure you're commenting below and sharing with everyone, so then I can get the most views possible, so I can keep delivering videos for you guys. And at the end of every video, I will call someone out and shout them out. So yeah. And I've also decided, because I'm now back at school and I've been really busy, that I'm obviously going to be filming YouTube, obviously, but like it's just going to be posting on random days. But I'll let you know on my Instagram. I'll link that down below as well. So please make sure you are following me on that, so you keep updated when I do post a video. If you're not following my Instagram already, go on over and do that. And if you're not subscribed, then why are you still watching? Click down below, please. Anyways, I just want to say thank you, beauties, and see you next week. I feel like my ears are gonna blow now. Oh my gosh. My ears can officially breathe.